Hi fellow dreamers, in this video we're going to answer the question that came in most this week, and that is, how can we maintain peace when we're dealing with difficult people? I'm going to give you the one thing that I always ask myself before continuing to engage when a situation presents itself that is just getting kind of icky. So stay tuned for that. But thanks for joining, everybody. My name is Carolina. As you know, I focus on doing children's books like these right here that promote love, unity, and peace. And I also help my followers interpret their dreams. The reason we do this is because when we listen to our dreams, we're connecting with our subconscious, and when we share them, we connect with one another on a more profound level. So let's get started with the topic of today, because many of you are asking, how do I maintain peace whenever I'm dealing with someone that I claim to be difficult? All right. First of all, before we get into the question that is so powerful that we need to ask ourselves before continuing to engage, let's remember that when we say somebody is a difficult person, all we're doing at that point is providing our own judgment, right? Maybe they're on their own individual journey, I'm on my individual journey, and right now we are not on the same page. We have different views. We have to remember first and foremost that that is okay, all right? That is okay, and actually it offers us an opportunity to learn from them and them from us. Okay, we won't be able to do that though unless we're there to listen. So when we're engaging with these people, I know that sometimes we want to be very quick to either correct them or say, you're looking at the world totally wrong and differently according to me in my eyes, so let me correct you. Because when we do that, all we're doing is the same thing that they're doing. So it's like, I'm here trying to convince you, you're here trying to convince me. And when that happens, we're both offering so much resistance that we're not able to really look at one another with loving and accepting eyes to see what they're really saying, right? Because at that point, we start just trying to hold our ground and to stand up for what we believe in the moment and in that time, right? Knowing very well that as we're growing, we will be changing, so those views can change as well. But now, this question is something I ask myself every single time when I'm dealing with someone that for whatever reason seems difficult to me at that point. I ask myself, is my peace more important than having my ego be satisfied? Okay, it's literally a choice. We have to make a choice. Do I want to maintain peace within myself? Is this more important, or is satisfying my ego's desire more important? Letting them know, hey, I'm right, I know more than you, XYZ, okay, whatever. We can do that. That can be fulfilling the ego, okay? But now we can take another look at it and we can say, you know what? My internal peace is more important than continuing to spread this kind of resistance, this kind of heavy energy, right? Because as we're engaging with folks, we do have to remember that everybody will have a slightly different view than us with this world and with the various things that happen within it. So this is something that I practice every single day, whether I'm at work, whether I'm at home with friends and family, etc. But if I start seeing that the situation's getting kind of funky, people are starting to, show resistance and starting to get aggravated with one another, old me would have picked a side and would have been like, let me use all of the stuff I learned in school to defend it and to fight it, right? That was old me. But as I've been learning more about how important it is to have peace within me, I've realized that having that internal peace is so much more fulfilling, and it's so much more important to myself than winning a debate, than winning a point of view, whatever. It's more important to me to have that internal peace. So if you're dealing with someone that is difficult in the moment, ask yourself that question, because you have the power to make that choice. You can decide, I am going to have my peace within. I'm going to let you share your opinion, say whatever it is that you want, because that's your perspective, and that's okay, and that's valid, because that's coming from them and their experience, just like mine would be coming from me and my experience. So it's important that we make a choice. A lot of you say, Carolina, that's easier said than done. And you know what? You're right. It is easier said than done. But that is why we practice this, right? That is why we talk about these things, because if you do want to maintain that peaceful, calm energy when dealing with anyone, remember that your internal peace is more important than fulfilling the ego's need of being right. Okay, and that's a choice you're going to have to make every single day, and with every single situation. It may look different for you. Okay, some days you're going to do amazing, some days ego may win a little bit. That's okay, right? Because we're all on our journey, we're all learning. So remember this too. This is such an important thing. Whenever you say that somebody is difficult, that really is just an opportunity to learn from them. Let me explain this further. When someone is, whatever it is that they're saying or doing, if it's bothering us, if it's annoying us, if it's like kind of nicking at us, okay, that just lets us know that there's something within us that we haven't healed, something that we're seeing in them that's really bothering us deeply, that I'm like, you are such a difficult person. But the reality of it is they're there to show me that I still have some stuff to deal with, right? There's still some frustrations, some anger, whatever. There's still a lot of things within me that I need to work on. And that's why I'm seeing it in them, right? Because if I was in a place of peace and calm, as this person or this situation is evolving, if it's getting more angry, more upsetting, etc., if I am in a place of peace, I'm not going to want to engage in it. Why? Because I feel so good right now. Why do I want to put myself through that? Why do I want to feel something that isn't good, right? Especially if I know I am in control of what I'm feeling. I am in control of what is going on within me. Okay? No one can rile you up. No one can make you get angry. That literally comes from within you. So remember that you have the internal power to decide to make this choice. Whether you're dealing with someone that you say is difficult or whatever, it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, you have the choice. And just remember too that there is an opportunity for you to learn from them. Whatever it is that they're saying that's bothering you, that is your point. That is a flag for you. And it's basically saying, learn from this. Why is this bothering you so much? Look at your past. Look at what maybe you've done or didn't do. Why is this particular thing bothering you so much? Is there some action you need to be taking for yourself to amplify what it is that you do believe? Is there something you feel that maybe you should have done or said in the past that you didn't? Okay. Oftentimes, whenever we see these things in other people that really bother us, it's only because it's an internal issue that we haven't fully dealt with. And I know you don't want to hear that all the time, but it is the best thing you can hear, because now you know you can take action. You have the power within you to identify exactly what it is that's bothering you, and then you can actually do something about it, start that internal healing process, learn from them, and then eventually you're going to be in any situation and you're going to have peace, you're going to have calm. Why? Because you've been practicing it within you. Other people may not understand it. They may say, okay, this person's weird, they're never getting upset. How do they keep their cool? Okay, there's no point in getting upset. There's no point in getting angry when you can understand and see the bigger picture. Understanding that your peaceful energy is worth more than having the ego be satisfied. So anyways, I hope this conversation helped you. As you know, I am here to help you with anything it is that I can offer. I am learning just like you are. We're all learning through our dream experiences. And as you know, when we take a more positive look in waking state, obviously these things are going to show themselves in dream state. We can always use dream state to check in and see how it is that we're doing. So pay very close attention to those dreams, especially if you have a very tough day and you don't know exactly why something bothered you. Use dream state. Use dream state to help guide you, so that way you can understand what is that underlying issue? What is the real thing that's bothering you? All right. So guys, I send you a huge hug. I send you love, unity, and peace, and we will be in contact. Bye, everybody.